Hey, shalom. So we're gonna talk a little bit here this time about we went to the last video and we saw in Luke 21:12 where don't meditate in your mind, which you're just gonna say in advance, but let the Ruach HaKodesh speak through you. He's gonna give you a word. He's gonna give you some wisdom. That's not to say though that people aren't gonna come against you, and they're not gonna say, well, I don't want to hear what you have to say, or we've heard it all. I've heard it all my whole life. But don't be afraid of that. I mean, who cares? Really, who cares? The one thing I'd like to get across to anybody and everybody, when you go to share your faith, look for that opportunity to share that faith. We talked about the last video, being willing to just say, hey, can I offer up a word for you? Can I pray for you? And let them know who you are, who you belong to, that you worship Yeshua, that you take the Sabbath day off, be that separated person. So when that thing happens in their life that they need somebody, you know, um, be that person for them, be there for them. But never, ever, ever in life be afraid to say this: I don't know. And by I don't know means they ask you a question you just don't know the answer to. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. And seriously, zing me on Facebook right here. And if I don't know it, I'll get it to somebody else who does, and we'll study it out together. But you're not on your own. Um, I don't know sounds a whole lot better than making it up. Who are we witnessing to? Anybody and everybody. Mark 16:15 says, witness to all creatures to the ends of the earth. I mean, if you got a cat, witness to your cat. I honestly believe, and I have no proof for this. I just read into that, and I feel like he's saying, practice, practice, practice. I'm a salesman for my job, and I practice my pitch all the time on how I don't walk into anything cold. I say it over and over again so that the words don't get jumbled up in my head. But we talked about Yeshua said that let him take over you. It's a great way, but practice praying before you go into it. That's definitely, definitely, definitely the best way to go is to pray, to pray. So pray before you go out to pray. First of all, that somebody be put in your path. Okay, that you be a light for somebody. Number two, do not be afraid to say, you know what, I really don't know that, and don't argue. I mean, I am the last person to say this, but the first person to learn it, I guess, is don't argue with people anymore. If they don't want to hear it, just walk away. Just walk away. Even Yeshua walks through the world and does all these miracles and then comes back to these towns and says, okay, all these miracles that I did for you, and you still, wipe the sand off your feet and move on. Don't beat yourself up over it. If Messiah himself couldn't save everybody, you're not gonna. But I'll tell you what, there's somebody. There's somebody he needs you to witness to. He does. There's somebody out there that he needs you to share the gospel message with. He needs you to lift somebody up. He needs you to heal somebody. He needs you to let somebody know that you're praying for them in person. In person, pick up the phone and pray for them. Right now, in this hour, there's a lot of things coming down, okay? And I'm going to do another video here in a minute, but hate to load you up so much. But this is just a word of encouragement, If if you run up against an atheist, and I don't care how long you've been studying your word, they know the word so much, and they have so many reasons why they don't believe it. And if they want to engage politely, really, really, really the only way that anybody comes to the Father is if the Spirit leads them. You and I are just tools, okay? So be that tool, but leave them with this, Okay, I challenge you right now, okay? I challenge you right now. You can ask, and ask this way. God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, in the name of Yeshua, show me through your Ruach HaKodesh that you are real. I want to know. Tell them that they can say that, but say it in the privacy of their own home. I've shared this with with people who are from completely different religions. Even, I won't even say them, but and they got revelation, man. You know, and I didn't do anything. I just said, hey, this is how you open the door, open the conversation, invite them into your world, invite them to come talk to you. And then when you have questions, call me. And don't. I mean, you can if you want, but don't say, hey, did anything happen? You know, no, just let them come to you, because Yahweh's working on them. Okay. All right, man. Just pray that you get out there and teach somebody. And don't be afraid to baptize anybody. Go baptize your kids. You got kids? Fill up the bathtub and don't forget to hold their nose full of submersion. You can do it. You don't need to be a priest. Nope. Ain't nothing about that in the Word. I promise you. Anybody can baptize. You got to be a Holy Ghost filled, Yeshua believing follower of the Most High Yah, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Full water submersion baptism. That's it. That's all you need.